Hi, my name is Anusha Patel, and I first became interested in working with the Psychiatric Innovation Lab after I met the chair and founder, Dr. Nina Vasan, when she came to speak at my university. I was inspired by how she combined her passions of neuroscience and psychology with entrepreneurship, and I began thinking of how I could combine my own coursework of tackling global issues through social business with the public perception of school shooters and how we scapegoat mental illness. Now, NPR reports that since the school shooting happened in Parkland last February, U.S. schools average 50 threats of violence per day compared to an estimated 10 per day back at the end of 2017. So, how do we determine which of those threats is empty and which of those is going to be executed? My idea is called Action Potential, and it's a two-step program of augmented intelligence where rather than replace human intelligence, we enhance it by assisting clinicians, educators, and law enforcement officials in identifying students at risk for committing mass school violence. Now, the first step is to identify leaks. Perpetrators almost always reveal their intentions or plans to do harm before they actually commit them. And in our digital age, a lot of that is uploaded to social media. My program would have software built into social media that combs through students' accounts and tracks keywords for violence against the school or themselves. Then it sends real-time results to educators and local law enforcement officials. The next step would be to take a mobile EEG of these students of concern and use a school tablet connected to non-invasive biosensors. Research indicates that there's often brainwave differences among violent convicted offenders, and those criminals show focal abnormalities of the left brain hemisphere, which is involved with logic and reasoning. These abnormalities can lead criminals to their notorious lack of empathy and guilt, and it could also be used to identify students with undiagnosed mental illness and provide them with early intervention. Now, this program is unique in that it combines both the biological aspect of neuroimaging with the sociocultural aspect of social media interaction to create a comprehensive threat assessment procedure. It also lets us veer away from excess spending on school security, and that industry has made it big, capitalizing on the public fears of school shootings. The research company IHS Technology recently estimated that we spent 768 million on security measures for schools and universities in 2014 alone, and that numbers only predicted to go up from there. Though fingerprinting and ID badges may decrease the number of strangers who can get into a school, it does nothing to solve the issue of student-perpetrated crimes against their peers. Should my proposal become the standard protocol, we'd be able to cut down on incidents of school violence, dispel the stigma surrounding mental illness, so allocate the money spent on unnecessary security measures elsewhere, and make schools less like prisons and more conducive to learning while still prioritizing staff and student safety. Thank you for your time.